On October 19, 2022, the sad news spread widely within Communist China that a 16-year-old flower girl from Ruzhou City, Henan Province, had left this world in the early hours of the 18th because of delayed treatment for a high fever of 40 degrees during her compulsory quarantine. The girl, as a so-called close contact, was taken into the isolation site in the early hours of the 14th. On the 16th, she had a high fever, seizures, vomiting, and was speaking incoherently but was never given medical attention. The girl's father said that she was disoriented and unconscious, but no one was in charge of the isolation site, and there were only nurses and no doctors on site. Finally, after much pleading, the girl was admitted to the Ruzhou 4th People's Hospital at 7 p.m. on the 17th, but it was too late, and she died of pulmonary edema and encephalitis caused by the high fever. After the girl's death, the hospital said that the morgue had no space and asked the family to contact a morgue themselves to place the girl. The girl's aunt cried tearfully on the TikTok, hoping netizens would help forward it to seek justice for the innocent child. The tragedy has sparked great concern within mainland China, with netizens feeling distressed and helpless. In contrast, there was little coverage in the CCP's official media. It did not make it to the top searches on Weibo, and TikTok limited its stream on the matter. Many netizens said they didn't know about the incident even though they browse TikTok every day. Similar things happen every day in mainland China, and countless lives are lost without being noticed because of the CCP's cover-up. For example, many people died in Shanghai this year during the city's closure without receiving timely medical treatment, including some so-called celebrities and senior executives of state-owned enterprises. Under the CCP's rule, everyone is a tool for enslavement, and people are just numbers. Last year, a 15-year-old boy posted a video on Bilibili asking for help. The teenager cried out that his disabled father had been brutally beaten and hospitalized after refusing a local developer's request to demolish his home. The home was forced to be demolished under constant threat. Shortly afterwards, his father suffered a cerebral hemorrhage and died because the family could not afford to treat his illness. The building developer refused to take responsibility for his death and pay compensation. The grandmother, who spent her days in tears and suffered a nervous breakdown, also suffered a cerebral hemorrhage and was paralyzed in bed. The teenager dropped out of school and is at his wit's end. Through the video, he wants to ask society to give him justice. Whenever we see videos like this, we feel a sense of powerlessness, and we are saddened by the misfortunes of our compatriots inside the Communist China. The new federal state of China is committed to awakening every ordinary person with a sense of justice around the world to unite and participate in the destruction of the CCP and break the shackles that have held the Chinese people captive for 1,000 years. When we watch videos like these, we often feel helpless and are moved by the suffering of our countrymen inside Communist China. The new federal state of China is dedicated to awakening every ordinary person with a sense of justice worldwide. Let's join together and take part in the demise of the CCP to free Chinese people from their millennia-old chains.